Welcome to Snowmobile Sessions Live on YouTube and your favorite podcast platforms. It's the #1 destination to learn about snowmobiling, network with other sledders, and have an awesome time doing it. We'll meet other snowmobilers that share your passion and show your fan photos along the way. Snowmobile Sessions Live. Enjoy the ride.
We met Derek at Heydays, and really interesting product he had there on display. And I did a little video to kind of kick this off that you were going to come back on, and it's probably one of my highest viewed videos this year. Lots of comments. I don't know if you've read any of the comments on that video, but
I read them all. The good ones, awesome. The bad ones. I try to stay out of there. It's very negative. It can be, so try to stay out of the best I can.
I think for the most part, it's positive. I think the negative comments, they don't really understand it. Like some of the comments are like, I think for the most part, people confuse it for trails and like good luck on trails with that. Well, you don't take a snow bike on trails. So, you know, what's the difference? It's a mountain machine and it's going to do the job very well, you know? So I think that's most of the issues that people have is they
don't get the product. They don't understand what the product is the biggest. I think the biggest problem right now is that everybody just sees a snowmobile and just thinks about riding it 10 feet to their nearest clubhouse to pound beers, but that's not what this thing's for. This is a serious play machine, my friend.
Yeah. So
who are you guys? Like, how do you know each other? Like, what? Like, I'm trying to figure this out to this day.
This is
like,
good. This is my son Drew.
Okay,
and,
well, I didn't want to say that. I didn't know, so now okay.
Yeah, all right. For sure. No, it's cool. Feel free to ask any questions like that. And we've been doing the YouTube thing for quite a few years now. And
over 2013 or 14.
So. I started it, and it's like, and then the podcast has been going since 2020. And you know, we enjoy meeting guys like you, and like I think you're on the cutting edge of something really big here, and it shows. You know, you've got a lot of interest in the product, and it's a really cool, well thought out design, as you can see in that video. So since Heydays, what has transpired? Have you had any big developments or?
No, I mean, everything is kind of been in the works already. It's just a lot of it's like hurry up and wait, more or less. So the designs have been out. We're just waiting on parts to get everything running properly. You know, we go through a lot of changes on a daily basis. So, you know, a part that we ordered 2 months ago might not work anymore. So we're just constantly just trying to get this thing in the snow as fast as we can.
Yeah, right. So for people just tuning in that maybe haven't seen the original interview we did at Heydays, tell us a bit about Derek Corey and how did you get started? How did this Ruffian thing come about?
Oh man, wow. Okay, yeah, we got to go way back. So we
all the time.
All right. Anyway, so do you have any of the pictures? Do you have any?
I
pictures?
Do. Yeah. Why don't we pull them up there and?
Yeah, pull them up, and I'll a picture's 1,000 words. So.
Oh, it absolutely is. It absolutely
is. So
look
for the picture that it's like a little CRF 70 with a snow bike kit on it. That'll be a good picture. For people to see.
Over yet, Drew.
Oh,
you got to get on to.
Oh my gosh.
Just wait, because I think you exited.
Yeah.
No, I'm right here.
Just wait.
It should be in the I think the first email.
Okay. Yeah.
Hold on.
See if I can figure out what he's talking about.
Look, here, we'll get you up here, and then you can just tell us when we're getting close to this thing.
All right. Do that. No, I mean, what is it? Keep going.
Oh my
Keep going. It's endless, dude. Keep going. All right, there's one of them, but it's even worse than that. Keep going.
I see the one with the hush thrush muffler on the seat.
Oh, right there. Go back. That thing right there. Oh, that thing actually.
Muffler on the
that thing's right there. That thing. All right. So dude, when like snow bikes were just getting going, like timber sled, I was like, I'm gonna be the guy that makes the pit bike snow bike. I'm like, that's what I'm gonna do. This is where like pit bikes were huge. I had like a TB 184 kit on this thing, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to the store and buy beers on this thing. I mean, kind of like you said, but it's terrible. Like, yeah, that was my first snow bike I ever made. I was like, I'm gonna market this thing and I'm gonna be a millionaire. And little did I know it was not the way.
It must have been severely underpowered though.
No, that thing ripped. It had like a 180 in it. Like it was.
Did it? Wow.
Yeah, look at the size.
Yeah.
I was going to say, yeah.
No, that thing was severely modded. But it was a turd. It didn't get out its own way. It wouldn't even drive out of the garage. It had so much ski pressure. Like no, like we had to get. It was miserable. All right, go back. So this is funny. Go back to the pictures, right? And I'll show you what happened. So like the thing sat in a shed for a little bit, right? Whatever. I ride snowmobiles. It's doing that instead. And I'm like, whatever. And then we took it out one day and we just attached the motor. It's like a blue motor. I don't know. It's just can't really see. Zoom in a little bit. I can't see the pictures. All right, yeah. Keep going.
Did you?
There it is.
There it is, right there. All right. So that's the snow bike kit, right? You can see it kind of where it was. That's the kit, right? And we just shoved the motor onto it and like sat on it, and that thing actually ripped. Like that thing went through like 3 feet of snow. It was the biggest turd. We called it the snow bitch.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It was like a party favor. No one could ride it. Everyone would try and just eat shit. Like it was just a total, like just a novelty. Like, but it was awesome. So that's kind of, I mean, dude, that's where it started. Like that's it. It's the ugliest thing you've ever seen. I still have that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is that a BMX bike frame that you use?
No, dude, it's just a bunch of random tube. No, it's like a scooter. It was a scooter steering tube.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So
I actually made those cogs. See those cogs on it? I made those on a CNC machine that I bought and learned how to do it. Like I CNC those like from a machine when I was like 20 years old.
What's your background? Are you an engineer or just a redneck engineer, or are you just a hacker?
I don't even know. I'm like a technologically advanced redneck.
That's awesome. Show the picture with the hush thrush muffler. This one here, I love. This picture, I can tell. Let me guess what's going on here. You guys are trying to figure out the perfect seat height and geometry.
No, I don't even know where I was going with that. That was like a track to an ATV track, like a conversion. And we're just like that. I don't know when that happened. I sent you them all in different. All right, so that was all right. So I'm like, I'm gonna make a better version of that. So there's like an orange one. Go back in the pictures, and I'll show you. I'm trying to. We can go through history with the pictures I gave you. All right, that's nice. Right there it is. There it is. So that was the second one after that shitty one you saw. That one was actually pretty nice. That was an aluminum frame, had a pit bike motor on it, and I'm like, that thing was awesome. It was super fast. It was light. It was really small, and that's kind of where I should have stayed. But things kind of grew up since then. And then it, just kind of grew up from that. There, that was like my first Instagram post right there.
That's
when Instagram
awesome.
was like just happening, and Instagram like just happened. I posted this thing, and people were like, "Oh, that's awesome! Like, all right, I'm gonna keep making it."
Well, I think when I first did this in 2020, someone mentioned Ruffian Snowbike to me, and I remember looking up the social media, and it was stuff like this, and I'm not sure if this is it or what, but I thought, how cool is that?
Yeah, I mean, they didn't exist. I mean, they're just like, I have like, snowmobiles, like, Summit, turbo sleds. Like, I have all that stuff. I'm like, I want like, a little pit bike snow bike, like to take around the cabin. And that's what I wanted. That was the initial idea. It wasn't like to replace snowmobiles. It was just to, have fun on it while you're at the cabin around the house. And that's what it was supposed to be. That's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah. So when did you decide that, hey, I've got something here, I think this could be really marketable and I could sell a few of these things? When did that come to play for you?
Right during this picture here, right then. I mean, I had a few people on Instagram, they're like, oh, build me one. And I'm like, all right. I mean, at the time, I was looking for a career change. I didn't really like what I was doing, and I was kind of ready for the next chapter. I was like, I'm gonna spearhead a snowmobile company. That's kind of what I thought. Like I always thought this my whole life. I'm like, I'm gonna, I thought it was gonna be a BMX company, but I'm like, BMX is like, I'm old now. I can't BMX, right? I'm like, fuck that. So I'm like, I got to make something. I was going to get into the snowmobile aftermarket, right? But that was kind of pretty trampled on, if you will. A lot of people out there doing it, and I wanted to be in snowmobile. I wanted to be, part of it, like do it for a living. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
cool.
I'll make a snow bike company because it was relevant. That's when Camso got bought by, Camso had a snow bike kit. Like Alan Mangum just got paid for timber sled from Polaris. Yeti just got bought by Yeti got bought by Camso. So everyone was making money. Like this is when this was happening. I'm like, this is like people are making money doing this. Like companies are being sold. Like this is happening. So I went full in, and then now to this day, everything got sold. No one's buying anything. But it was a good time to try to jump in. I think at that moment.
Yeah. Well, and it's so funny because you have Trike Kid. Here, let me
Highlight that.
I know where you are. Trike Kid 84 says, "Where is the Chrysler SnowRunner today?" And that's a thing. There's nothing really in your niche like this, right?
No, yeah, and that thing was a chainsaw upside down with handlebars. I mean, that thing was that thing belongs on a wall, hanging up. that's where that thing belongs.
Yeah, for sure.
Mike's actually got a good comment just specific to this one. What were those forks off of?
Those were off a pit bike. Those are all pit bike seat, pit bike. That's a TTR 125 seat, and it's like a pit bike fork, and it's the skis it's actually the best ski ever made. It's a regular snowmobile ski, and I cut a snowboard in half, so it had like snowboard edges instead of like nothing. So that ski is actually really good. That worked.
That's wild.
You'd lean over a lot easier. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And it and the steel edge kind of bit onto the hard snow. So it worked really well. Yeah.
Size of the track.
Outdoor Hobby Guy says, "What size is the track on this one?"
Dude, I bought that thing. They made this crawler thing in Russia, and I got a hold of the company that made it was like for digging trenches in a potato field, right? And I got a hold of like a company or a reseller that would sell me one from Russia, and they just sold me one, and it fit perfect.
That's awesome.
It's like a Skidoo rail off of like a 121 skid, all chopped up.
Oh my gosh,
that's awesome.
That's really neat.
Yeah. That thing's hanging out. We're gonna bust that thing out. We're gonna put it on the Instagram. Hopefully, like maybe end of the winter, we'll get that thing fired up again.
That's cool. And the horsepower on this motor in this one?
That one, I don't know. It was like 10. It was it was a 4-speed. It was like a dirt bike. So, but it had you can't see it. There's like a linkage that goes back up to the motor. Yeah. So I mean, that's kind of how I got my start. And then, fast forward, you can't make a living selling pit bikes for $8,000. So it's like, you gotta pivot and make it happen.
Yeah. Your new designs are awesome.
So here, let's.
Yeah. But since from the beginning, I was trying to make a big bike. Like I wanted to, it was like if you go through the pictures, I'll tell you kind of how there must have been 15 iterations of this bike that you see. It went through so many changes. Show them some of like the R&D picture, like the early sketches. No,
I love it. Like he's paused on this one right there. Like that's cool.
Yeah. That was just like I wanted like a simplistic frame and something that was easy to make, and I do a lot of sketching like that.
Yeah, Yan Rider 17 talking about the last picture said this thing looks sturdy.
Dude,
they do look like they're well built.
Yeah, they're not gonna hurt it. They'll hurt you.
There's a couple other napkin photos in there too.
There is.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah.
That one looks good.
Yeah, this one here looks awesome. How did like, was this before you started doing anything, or is this after you had that first kind of prototype built and you're going, how can we make this thing a little bit cooler?
Yeah. I went off of that kind of tube frame design, the orange one. And I was always kind of a rear engine, like, that always kept the ski nice and light. It made it, easy to ride because I'm from New Hampshire. I don't have a lot of powder, so we're always riding crappy snow. So it was originally designed for just kind of crappy snow and, New England conditions. It worked really well for that. And then people started like, oh, I'm from here. I got all this snow. I'm like, all right, let's throw a long track on it. And, dude, there's so many prototypes. I didn't show you half of them. There's like,
yeah.
There's got to be 50 prototypes of just god awful. Like, oh, I'll go back. That's all right. So hey, if Articat's listening, that was a monorail. Okay, they patented it, but that was like, that was like
right there.
That was like 2016. All right, I made the monorail. Okay, I did it. I was the first.
Sorry, you said this was 2000. What year?
That was like 2017 or 16. That was a while ago. Yeah.
Man, you are awesome.
So you actually, I something interesting. You actually kind of were doing because you always wanted to start with the small pit bikes. You were actually doing this before any of those companies had the 110 CRF 110 pit bike kits.
Yeah, no, that was supposed to be me. Then it came out. Totally took the wind out of my sail. I'm like, damn. I'm like, oh, there goes that. I'm like, no one's ever gonna buy my shitty track kit now because they already make it. And it was awesome. Like, it's a little skinny, but I missed the bus.
YouTubers like Seaboys didn't help your business either because they all got in those 110 kits as well, and then kind of snow bikes were just that was the bubble was like
dude. I don't even think Seaboys existed like when I made these. Maybe they did. I don't know.
When you started with this, but by the time the Timber Sled kit was out, But yeah, no, that was just cool. So that's an SC10 I see as well off of Duke.
It is, dude. That was a 121. That was for a big bike. That was like I was working on, the big bike right there.
And those are the shots.
That actually worked. Like that actually worked pretty good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's my old shop and like that's my old.
And is that just a normal paddle track you cut up? Did you just cut?
Track? Yeah. That's a cut up paddle track. That's how you make. Yeah, that's how you make a mini.
That's sweet.
Chop
I love it.
Yeah. That's my little workshop right there. I got a little pallet stuff.
Of an actual sled.
Yeah. I built sleds, so that's like that's a 600 RS twin pipe mod with a Summit front end and the thing's like a jet ski on snow. Thing's awesome. Just something I built. It's a super fun wheelie machine. Murdered out black. I was in the body shop where so everything's like murdered out and looking good. That thing.
Sweet. So,
I built a bunch of cool.
You have a pretty good background in tinkering on sleds, then.
Yeah, I'm like a Skidoo master tech. Up until 2000, I don't know. When did I stop working on them? I'd say up until 2017, I was pretty freaking good.
Wow. Is that 2009?
Yeah. How'd you know?
You murdered out an anniversary edition, 50th anniversary edition to do this.
Well, it's an RS.
Oh, that's an RS. That's a race sled, yeah. So I came from snowcross, and then I started riding like backcountry. After that, I found it pretty easy to learn, pretty quick.
Yeah, because it's got the 50th anniversary emblem on the hood in metal.
That was just a little touch to put it on.
They were all yellow, but
he's just saying that because we've owned like 3 of the damn things at this point. So
the Snowbike channel says Derek Corey is the man, stand-up kind of guy. Looking forward to spending some time on the new Ruffian Pro Mountain snowbike.
Yeah, that's Jared Stone. Jared's the man. He's
right. Heck yeah.
He wants one of these bikes bad. We're gonna get him one. He's gonna get one. We're gonna send him one. End of the season, Jared. We're working on it. I got a bunch of engines. I got a bunch of engines today, so we're gonna. That's a good sign.
Right.
We got 10 engines. We got 10 engines in. So, together we got parts to make engines.
Yeah, I know. At Heydays, you weren't really selling them at that time. Or have you taken any orders? Have you got like?
No. Keep your money. We're just we're making it right. Just gotta, wait for the pre-order on the website. That's when things will get real. But we'll have a whole fleet of demos. You'll see them all over online pretty soon, just wheeling everywhere and doing what they do.
Awesome.
So
That's very cool.
There'll be a lot of content this season. More than
that'll get people stoked. I mean, that's your buddy that was at the show that sent me the link of you riding the one. That was the game changer because nobody's seen these things in action until my video came out, right?
Yeah, well, I'm good at not, if it sucks, don't show it. It was a prototype and it was sucked for a while. It really did. It took a long time to get to where it is. So I would love to show, as we went on, because I couldn't show it because we had a patent pending, and you can't advertise it for sale or you're null and void on the patent. So that's why everyone hides all their stuff, because you're not allowed to do that, right? So once it was pending, we were able to, go to Heydays and do all these things.
Cool.
So
So we saw that picture.
There we go. This is it.
No, you went too far. There's other stuff. I'll go back. You got everything from the email?
Yeah, but they're not in order.
I know. Scan through and I'll stop you.
Okay, sure. We'll do that.
I don't know. Just keep
it's
going.
Good. We're casual here.
We can talk about something.
What's that enticer that you had?
Oh, right there. That thing's cool. That was so that's the DNA right there. See that with the 450 looking thing? Go back.
Oh, it's a Skidoo.
No. That thing right there. Go back. That thing. So that is the chassis, believe it or not. That is it. Like the ergonomics. So that just has a 450 in it. With a gear set. That thing weighs 252. That thing was like the lightest snow bike like ever made, I think. Insanely fast. It had like a 2018 KTM 450 in it.
Right on.
That
I
was
really appreciate the pack out mount on it too, man.
The what?
I appreciate the pack out on the back of it as well.
Oh my god, yeah, that thing is just jam full of tools in there. Yeah, I could take that whole bike apart, whatever's in there. That's it.
Now we talked at the show, and one question I asked was, okay, so you've got a snow bike that's ground up snow bike. That's all it does. How is it different from? I've got a 450 dirt bike and I want to put a track and ski kit on it. What's the advantage of yours over that?
All right. So anyway, the new Polaris 850, NAs, with no gas or fuel are like, I don't know, 430 pounds, and they make 160 horse, right? So why would you want a 350 pound dirt bike with 50 horsepower? And it just doesn't make sense. All the snow mobility movement going forward, it was like a big leap backwards. It's like, let's go slower and with less power and have the same weight. So the power to weight's just not there. That's the problem. I'm going to eat what I say there. But there's some guys that have like 100 horse in these 450s, and they fucking rip. Like they're sick. And I've ridden one, but no one's got them. Everyone's got like a stock 450 with a timber sled kit, and they're all loaded with, they're not good enough. But the modded ones are plenty good, but no one's got access to those because they're like $7,000. That's a $7,000 bill just for the engine.
That's right. Yeah. Well, that's the thing.
So,
in comparison to your Banshee powered one, the Banshee powered was a monster.
It's not Banshee. That was just
no, but that was one of your first iterations of it, right?
Yeah, it came and went pretty quick. Didn't really do it. Didn't really do it either. So didn't make a lot of torque. A lot of horsepower, not a lot of torque.
Yeah.
What other pictures we got? Keep going through. Some other ones in there that are neat. Yeah, that's a cool one. That's like a Predator 212. It's actually really clean.
So how long does it take you to make, like, you've got a lot of these little prototypes, like how long does it take you to go from, hey, I'm going to try this idea and get it into a shape like this that you're riding it?
Oh, pretty quick because I have so much stuff. Like I pillage other bikes, and there's just so much. Like if you went around my yard, like I have these outbuildings. There's just everything's just chock full of like snowmobile, dirt bike parts and tracks. And, like you could, yeah, if you could dream it, you come to my house, you can build it pretty quick.
That's awesome.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I have like stuff that no one's ever seen before, like tracks and motors and just yeah, you name it. I kill so many snowmobiles every to this day. I just buy stuff just for one part and destroy it. Just take the parts off of it. So it's like my whole house is a snowmobile graveyard. I have like probably 50 junk sleds
Really?
all over the property. Yeah, it's intense. And
you,
there's outbuildings with parts everywhere too.
so this we're looking at, did you actually take the pit bike and you cut the frame to weld in the track thing? Or are you bending these tubes
Dude, I'm bending those tubes. I'm like, I got a pipe bender. I got end form dies. Like I'm like, that's a hand built in my garage. That's like one of my first bikes I sold to customers. I made 5 of those green ones. And
like, are you plasma cutting the tunnel there? Like, are you?
No, that's like that's a CNC, like a router that a guy down the street did for me. Then the side panels are just like send cut send type deal. We send the drawings and they'll mail you the parts cut.
Oh yeah.
And then they're just CRF 70. Yeah, that was the idea. Just something super simple. Like that bike was supposed to be like sold to the masses for like, like $1,800. Like that was the original idea.
That's cheap.
Yeah, but once you start to understand everything, you're like, okay, to get it that cheap, you have to make 8,000 units.
Yeah.
Like, can I sell 8,000 units of this? I don't know. Probably not. So you kind of get stuck. You're like, all right, well, if I make, 200, there's still going to be $5,000 a piece. Like there's a means to, there's no means, it's like a means to an end. There's nothing.
Yeah. So, I think you're right in setting your sights a little higher and building something real finished and quality looking, and then you can get the bucks for it. Right.
For sure. I mean, but you got to start somewhere. You can't you can't go from that janky thing I showed you to what I make now. You have to go, you got to put the work in. You got to learn, understand, and build yourself and all that stuff. You got to I didn't even know how to do CAD work when I started. Now I'm like, senior designer. Like, it's like you got to go through the hoops and learn, and then you're just as good as the guys at Skidoo, if not better.
Are you doing this full time now?
Yeah, I've been full time for. So all right, so I got some funding once upon a time, and so that made it easier. And so I've been full time for 3 years, maybe 4 years.
Very cool.
Yeah, we have 3 employees.
Oh, Dad!
And you know those Sendies we sell with electric kind of bike that looks with a tube frame. We still sell those to this day.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, we sell a bunch of those things. Like we're making those things constantly.
That's cool. That's one of the comments I love on my video is someone actually picked that out and said I love when the dude what the look he gave you when you asked if they were electric. And it was like, and I caught that at the show that day because you were like, oh, hell no. Like I can't remember what you said to me because I said, are these all electric? And you're like,
no, dude, they were saying it all day. It was brutal. Oh, they're walking up like, oh, man. I'm like, dude, it's got a gas cap guy. Come on. Yeah. Like it's gonna intake. It's gonna muffler. Like it's a 2-stroke. Some people thought they were 4-stroke.
Yeah, well, I do on Saturday is what you're saying? Because if we asked on Saturday, we would have been the first guy to ask.
Yeah, you would have been the first. But yeah, so when we brought him to the next show in New Hampshire, we didn't even bring the Sendy. We left it home, and then we got some 600cc stickers made.
That's awesome. Perfect.
Yeah. I mean, we make 2-strokes, baby. Big power.
You're learning though. Like that was good. It was good eye candy to have there, and it's just like I think today people expect
everything to be electric. If something's new,
new,
it's electric, right? Every new car brand is electric.
And they don't like. I mean, no one. I mean, I don't know if they succeed, but like none of my buddies have them. I'm like, my people that I hang out with, like everyone's like an electric car, like an electric snowmobile. Like it's not normal to have one.
Yeah,
to me, in my world, I'm sure.
Yeah, people wouldn't buy it. Like that's the thing; they'd love to look at it, but you want to sell something people would buy.
Yeah, know who buys Sundays? Rich people. You should see the addresses these things go to. Like, dude, they're all CEOs, every single one. Like we literally developed a winter sport called CEO electric snowbiking, because every single one is a CEO. Like, what's his name? Woodman from GoPro. What's his name?
Yeah.
Dude, he bought 5 last season.
Right on.
Yeah, he bought 5. So, and they're still working, I guess. I mean, hey, no news is good news. So.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Like
Nick Woodman bought a bunch of them.
Okay, right on. When you actually produce the gas powered ones, what kind of warranty are you going to offer with them? Have you thought about that yet, or are you going to do some testing and see?
No, it's going to be like buying a dirt bike. I mean, I'm not going to say anything, but it's going to be. We have really good customer service. If we can help, if it's you reach out to us, we'll handle it. Pretty much. Yeah. That's how we've been dealing with all of our stuff. Okay, what's broken? Okay, here you go.
Yeah.
Don't talk shit on the internet. Don't talk shit on the internet. Here you go. Here you go.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Yeah. Did you launch it off of a house and bust it? And you said no, I never did anything.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, especially developing an engine, and then selling it to the public. I mean, you're really putting your neck out there. I mean, it's really, people don't realize like how kind of ballsy that is to make an engine, sell to the public. It's a hard thing. It's not easy. That's for sure.
No. What kind of, like, there must be liability in like, you must have a good lawyer that says like,
oh
hey,
yeah, we got lawyers, we got it all.
It's like making a ladder, like you can't fix stupidity, and it's like,
yeah, it's a lot. It costs a lot of money. I think people do realize it, but like I'd say we're a small team, and we're able to do a lot, right, really cheaply, because we have the time, we have the funding, so it's doable. But if you were gonna do it like the big OEMs and how they develop stuff, it would cost tens of millions the way they do it.
Yeah. No, and I thought that's what really I liked about you, is you're so grassroots, like you're thinking through this, and you started small and you're going big and doing some wonderful things.
Yeah, it's like old school. It's like the old school way to do it. Like it's like back in the 40s. It's like, I'm going to build airplanes and I'm going to build one. Like it's the same thing. It's just it lasts longer. It's better, I think.
Yeah. He's 6306. He says you are an artist to make this.
Dude, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. No, very good.
Thank you.
No, I think it's really cool. Go on there.
I'm gonna go through the comments here. Good evening. Is this live right now? Like, this is like, people are watching this. Like,
yeah. Oh yeah. Like this is live right to YouTube. Yeah.
Let's do a roll call actually while you're waiting here.
Yeah.
How come we can't see our faces on it? Like, I'm on it right now. It's not.
You can't. You should be able to see your face. You should be able to see me, and you should be able to see them.
No, I'm telling you. No, I'm telling you. I don't see it.
Oh, is he still looking at the old link?
Maybe.
It might be.
We've had like 3 different versions up on YouTube. But there's one, if you go to the MUDBRATS YouTube channel.
Oh my God, there is. Yeah, there's 7. Let's see.
Also, thank you to all the viewers who have been waiting since 7 p.m. In the chat for this to start. That's really cool to see. But
all right. Yeah, I was in the wrong one. You guys should delete the other one, because there's people waiting in there still.
We did. I think we did.
Oh.
We did delete the other one. If not, I will right now. I did put in the chat on the other one that it's gone.
There's someone went up to go.
I sent.
Grab a beer.
I sent our employee Rusty. We bought a truck today at a dealer, and they shut the door in his face when he got there to go get it. That was bullshit.
Oh my god!
There is two live.
He called ahead. He said he's gonna be 15 minutes late. Got stuck in traffic. He went 2 hours into Boston to go pick up the truck, and they sent him away without the truck.
Oh god!
Dude, it was a rough day. I'm sorry, dude. That's all right.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. No, there's one that says upcoming that hasn't started yet. But here,
why is there two that are actually going though, Dad?
No, there isn't.
You guys got two going. I'm looking right at it.
Okay, there we go. Well, he's killed one of them.
I don't know which one. The one's called Rough.
You can hang out for a minute. Oh. You still working or? Just hang out for a minute. We'll do some shit. I'm working late.
Is it called? No. Is it called Rough or is it called
it's
Ruffian?
gone. It's gone. There's just one. If you refresh now, there's only one. We fixed that. That problem's been resolved. I'm on my phone right now to confirm.
This guy still says it's live.
Well, you can't access it because we made it private. That's the one we made private that you accidentally started.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So that can be deleted.
There, we'll get rid of that one. Now there's only one stream.
Okay.
Let's do a roll call.
Let's do a roll call in the chat. So thank you for everybody who was here since 7 p.m. Sorry about all the technical delays. None of it on the side of it was all on our side because we can't.
Not
Derek wasn't the. It was all us. Like we can't do technology.
Well, my video didn't work, so I was part of the problem.
Yeah. We could have been there right at 7 if we were right on it.
But anyways, Chris Watson's in the chat. We've got Point Scanner at ours, always Vet Fan 1967. Uncle Buck is always as well. Who else we got? Ron Kestaloop, Mike Goolitz. Corey Drinks is popping in for the first time this year. He made a comment on our new studio. Shows what a great fan he is. Am I right? Like,
I know.
First time of this season. He's too busy racing go-karts around his yard from what it looks like on his Instagram.
MJ was in already this year.
Dude, guys, we actually have our own studio now. We bought the whole setup as well. We're just getting fired up. We're doing some shit.
Heck
That's
yeah.
cool.
I love to hear it. Outdoor Hobby guys in the chat. He hasn't, at least in the couple I've been in, I think he's only been in one or two, so that's cool to see him again. Trike Kid 84.
That's all Train
back,
TV.
Yeah, back as always. Who else we got? Uncle Buck, I said. Tim Druin 475 is in the chat again.
Snowbike channel.
Yeah, Snowbike channel gave a good comment. Keith 63060, which we already highlighted. Jacob Massarts is in the chat as well as Wisco Sledheads, both having another shop night.
Highlight that.
I will when I get there.
Yeah.
And then Enshore 5529's in the chat. Craig Dean 9279 is also there. 285 Sidewinder. And I think I missed one that we already highlighted a comment from. So I apologize about that. We also got 88 Toyota X Cab, and then Keith just comment said, "Love the studio. I want the Skidoo light."
The Skidoo light is available at the Sign Barn, and if you use the coupon code MUDBRATS, you get like 20% off.
We have a coupon code with them.
We do. Hold on, let me just check it here.
Gotta get me a Suzuki light for the garage.
I'll see if I can find it. It's something like that. Hit me up by email, fanphoto@mudbrats.com. There is a coupon code for the Sign Barn, and they don't have just Skidoo. They have like everything.
One of our best friends walked up with a Ford or a Chevy one or something like that.
Yeah, the Yamaha one. And then this my buddy, he produced this for me, and it's Silver Bridge Metalworks. And if you want to buy it, it's $140 because I want to actually get a bigger one. This one here we made too small. So I will sell this one off the wall, and if anyone else wants an order from him, he'd gladly make you one. And
make some money in this street.
He's got, when we do the redneck Christmas party in a couple weeks, we got some prizes from Silverbridge Metalworks.
One of them
some snow gauges.
Why don't we just make one of them the sign?
So we may do that. It might happen. So we'll see. So
anyway, sorry. Back to.
What are we talking about? Oh, let's talk about. I don't really want to talk about.
Wait a minute! I got to roll an ad. I got to roll the ad for who sponsored the roll call. Just bear with me here a second here. Tired of dealing with worn out carbides and scratchers that just won't scratch your itch? You deserve better. It's time to upgrade your ride with Quali Pieces. Qualipieces is the leader in specialized snowmobile accessories, bringing you innovative products that solve the everyday problems we all face on the trails. From their durable, long-lasting carbides, Trail Blizzard ice scratchers, to their ingenious roller ski, Qualipieces has redefined quality and performance. Have a taste of their specialized carbides at qualipieces.com and take your snowmobile to the next level. There we go. Roll call was brought there by Qualipieces. Fan photos by Fast Track Snowmobile Traction Products, and Trail Link stuff's coming up too. So just hang on there. But yeah, the Sign Barn, if you go on Facebook, you'll find them. And MUDBRATS in capital letters is the coupon code. And I forget what the discount is, but it's pretty awesome. It's anyways 10 or 20% anyway. So anyway, I have a question here from somebody, Derek.
What do you got?
To you. And they said, I missed a bit of the chat, but may I ask when the big release would be on the new Ruffians?
All right. Yeah, it's been a big question. When we're done.
When we're done.
When we're done. When we're done.
Oh, geez. That's cool.
Yeah. All right. So I'll tell you this. All the vendors are sourced. I can make 10,000 of those bikes right now. We just gotta do some reliability testing. So I don't want a bunch of headaches when we sell these things. I want them to stick and stay with you and out of the dealer. Yeah. So just wait until they're good. I'll tell you, and buy them. I'll tell you when.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, bring that one up.
We need, these things got to be really good.
Yeah, I love that attitude though. You're not just going to put trash out there.
Well, you can't, because you'll just fail. That's it. There's not enough money to you don't get it on the shot. That's it. You get one shot. You know, like these bigger companies, you're like, all right, yeah, okay. We made a bad sled this year. We'll make a better one next year. Oh, it's that shitty again. Let's make another one. You know, they eventually get it right, but you know, at what cost? You know, who knows? We don't have that kind of backing. Oh, actually,
and again, the bigger companies, the big snowmobile companies, they have such a loyalty built up that people let little things slide, right? Like a gauge that doesn't work or whatever, right? Like, Mike Elite says, where did the name Ruffian come from?
That's a good one. So, I don't know. We're like snowmobilers, you know. We're rowdy, you know. We just, we're out in the backcountry, just, hanging out. So, like, some of my buddies I ride with are, they're just really rough. They do a lot of questionable things, and I call them like, you guys are like ruffians. You guys are rough. Like, you guys are a bunch of ruffians. So, kind of, it was from a while back. I'm like, yeah, you're a ruffian. Like, dude, ruffian. Like, like it was kind of just like a slang term. We called our, drunk buddies, and then it kind of became a name. And then, yeah, that's it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Leveska 242 Racing says, where are you with the new platform and how do they perform?
The snow bike works really well on trail, off trail. We got 3 years of R&D in that one. The 2 ski, the X2, doesn't have a lot of seat time on it. So we're gonna have to do some A-arm geometry changes and whatever else it needs, suspension. It might need a sway bar. I'm not sure yet. We really need to get it into the deep, powder backcountry setting. We'll know.
Yeah. Have you had snow in your area yet this year to get out on them?
No. We're getting out. We're getting a foot tomorrow though. So that.
Oh, right on.
That'll help. I'm going to Michigan. I don't know. I'm going somewhere in a couple of weeks. I gotta do some dyno, like elevation dyno tuning. So I'm going somewhere with some snow. I just haven't picked yet. I gotta go somewhere, do some EFI tuning and stuff.
Yeah. So,
yeah, you'll get some. Yeah, the next video we post is going to be me doing a fucking 100-foot wheelie up a hill. Oh no, wait, 500.
Right on. Heck yeah. Right on.
Yeah, it should be good.
Where are people following you? How do people keep up with what you're doing?
Instagram. If you want the inside stuff, go on the story. I post a ton on my story. disappears in 24 hours. You know, good content is usually on the Facebook page, you know, basically Facebook, Instagram. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. And it's Ruffian Snowbikes, right? With an S?
Ruffian Snowbikes. Yep.
Yeah. Perfect. All Terrain TV says, have you ever ridden a Widescape?
No, but I want one. When they're on Facebook for $2,500, I'm going to buy one. When I see one, I will be the first one.
That's awesome.
I don't know how they're doing. I mean, you know, I'm in the same boat as them. You know, I was for like some little bikes, or you know, it's a tough market. Kudos to them for trying. It's hard. So.
Yeah, you see them like they're $8,400, but they seem to be dropping in price. They worked it hard, man. We had them on the show here, and a good bunch of guys.
Dude, they look good. The fit and finish, like they were good, and they just took all that money and, you know, put it into something that people would buy. You know, they really have something.
Yeah, they do
like all that
really
fit and finish. Like, yeah, I think they just missed the mark a little bit. They needed to be like 50 horse, like you know, just like make them ridiculous, and people probably wouldn't catch on. But like, I even missed the mark when I first made my first snow bikes. But you know, I didn't have a motor, so it was like really hard to make things wheelie when you don't have a motor that wheelies. So you know, it's hard.
Yeah. And so what are we looking at here? This thing looks like it's got quite the exhaust.
That looks like a stock KTM exhaust. If I'm not wrong, that's a 450.
Yeah, that is a Yamaha 450 and like a bigger tube frame. It's like a, you know, it's like a tube frame Ruffian, but that thing was sweet. That thing had like a carbon fiber, you know, gas tank, like, you know, cover thing. That thing was neat as all hell.
Nothing was actually mounted upside down.
I actually found one on Colorado Facebook. I sold like 2 of those things. I found it and I bought it back. It's still in Colorado. I'm gonna go get it. I own it.
Really? You bought it from one of the guys? So someone obviously put it secondhand after owning it.
Yeah,
and now
I saw it.
So
someone tagged me in it. I bought it. I bought it for $3,500. Dude, I sold that thing for like 15 grand. And the dude didn't even ride it. The thing was like brand new.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna hang 450 motor for that at that point.
Like, say it again.
You got some good value there. I said, can you get a YZ 450? Can you get a YZ 450 motor for $3,500?
No, you can't. No, the motor is brand new. Dude, the thing, dude, I want to hang it on my wall. That's when I bought it. That's awesome. I might ride a little bit, but
yeah, museum piece.
That's cool.
No, those things were like, they needed help. But like, I built it, and I was so poor. Like, I just built it. I never tested it. I just like, you know, I was just so broke. I'm like, here you go. I'm like, it might work, you know. And that's, I mean, it's a shitty way to, you know, do business. But like, when you're just that broke, like you're just trying to make it happen. Like, that's what you got to do. So I don't have to do that anymore, thank God. But that thing needed like a good, I'd say, couple more years of R&D. But that was like right out of the wrapper, you know, right out of my brain. That's what came out. And I wrote it a few times and just sold like 2 of them, and then kind of never looked back. I was like, I can't buy a 450 motor. Like, you know, I can buy these Chinese ones on AliExpress. I'm like, these things suck. So I kind of just dropped, like, after that bike, I dropped the tube chassis idea. And like, as you can tell, like, the motor started from the rear. The motor's kind of creeping its way forward, like, throughout the years. And all of a sudden it goes forward and then drops a foot.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Levesque 22. Oh shit, he dropped. Well, we're gonna get back. We lost him there. Maybe his phone died. I bet you his phone died.
When people join.
Yeah. Oh, go back to my pictures here. We're gonna do.
Why don't we just get to
here? I'm gonna put the fan photos on here and maybe let them charge that up. But fan photos are brought to you by Fast Track Snowmobile Traction. This season, quit sliding sideways on the ice and losing races to your buddies. A Fast Track stud kit will help you with improved braking and give you the arm-ripping acceleration you crave. I put over 3,000 clicks last season on my Renegade 850, and I'll tell you, these studs exceeded my expectations. Not one broken stud, my Ida wheels still look like new, and they hooked up like I was on rails in the twisties, inspiring confidence every ride. Fast Track Top Gun kits are the highest rated stud kit at 4.9 stars with over 230 reviews. The studs are heat treated stainless so they are strong and they don't rust. The kit is lighter, easier on the track, and has a lifetime warranty against breaking. Each kit comes with a track-specific template for complete balance with over double the scratch lines from stock templates. All listeners when purchasing a stud kit can get a free install kit, a $30 value. Visit fasttrack.co, add both products to the cart, and use the coupon code SNOW at the checkout. That's fasttrac.co.
Okay. It is in the stage. Oops.
There, it's off the stage now. There we go. Anyway, Derek, I think his phone died, so we'll wait for him to come back. But
it's the most typical thing that happens whenever we have somebody running their.
Hey, what's going on?
There
Can
we
you guys hear me?
Oh my God. There we go.
That was good.
Nice and quick.
And don't forget to flip your phone. We're just going to go through some. We're just going to go through some photos while we wait for you to come back in of our own. I think we're good to start rolling these. But I was going to tell everybody.
I can't hear you guys.
Oh, you can't.
We're not. We're still going.
We're going. We're still good.
Can hear him.
So turn it and.
We were doing really good there for a minute.
I know, we were. But I'm going to tell people that I did buy a sled on the weekend. Jen,
can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear. We can hear you.
You can't hear us. Your volume up on the phone. Maybe leave and come back.
Can't hear us. So it's not.
Maybe I'll kick him out. Here, I'm going to kick him out. He's not picking the speaker when he comes in, I think, is a problem. But yeah, so it's that one from the Koala Pieces thing, eh? That's the one I got, the Gen 5. Isn't that
brand new unit from Lockhart's Odyssey? You heard it here first, folks. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so here we'll go. You ready to go in?
Yeah. So
while we wait for him to come back in, we're gonna add this to the stage. There we go,
folks. Wait, as it catches up, winter, in fact, is he's back again, Dad.
Uncle Buck said he could hear us both.
Yeah, I know. I think everybody can hear us.
There we go.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. We're just gonna do a couple photos. We got a few quick ones here, and then we'll get back to the Ruffian thing.
So winter was in fact here. It's finally made its way to us in Southern Ontario. We had what can only be described as a late November gale. And I always like to take one picture of my car buried in snow. This picture, at least I had my bike rack off by this point, because the last time it snowed, when we got that one day of like a foot. No, I leave the rails on, but usually I have the actual rack on, and that thing fills with ice and snow, and it's a whole mess. And then this is my drive home from work. Well, there's no music now. This is my drive home from work on Tuesday night. To say it was a less than ideal experience,
it's wild.
Yeah, the plows were not prepared, to say the least.
They didn't have any plows that night on the road. No. They didn't salt beforehand. It was a mess in our area.
No, it was crazy. Awful. But yeah, so yeah, I took what is usually a 10-minute drive home in my car took like 45 minutes to get home. It was quite not ideal. But anyways, let's get back.
And then go to my pictures.
Oh yeah, you have some pictures?
Yeah, I sent some pictures in. And then we're at an open house at Lockhart's on the weekend, and Renegade X was there, and his son
isn't in the chat tonight because
he's not in the chat, but he'll see this in the replay. So he took home a lanyard and some air fresheners for his crew, and then ran into. I went with Elder Santos. He's on the far left in this photo, and then we got Ron Castellut in the middle, my arm around him, and my buddy Chris, he's a member of the Drummond Snowmobile Club. He came out to say hi as well, so that was pretty cool. Word got around fast I was going to be there, and there's quite a few people.
Ron Castellut, your little stalker, found out.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good to see people. And then I seen this little thing hanging on the wall. I thought there's Sled 519's kid just ripping her on the snowcross sled. So that was kind of cool to see that there. But yeah, it was a good time. Spent some money, and not a sled by no means, but
a sled, but not
stuff.
like a sled.
Got the die cast I was looking for anyway. That's the one I was missing. So,
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, back to you, Derek.
So I see you got some more prototyping stuff you were doing.
Yeah, that's like just some early like renders and like there's some. Just skip through and just show the people what the stuff I never show anyone.
Yeah, this is cool.
That's
what else you got? So keep going. There's some other cool prototypes. So keep going. Find like there's like some ones that were really ugly. There's like some renders, but I think it's
that's
cool.
CAD stuff there.
That's a real picture. That was not even AI. Someone like took that little thing up there. So that was like super early on, right? Just kind of figuring out where the panels go.
Yeah.
And this is another one, that first one.
Yeah, they went through a lot.
Because he's lagging.
Yeah, I know.
Keep going. Keep going. Go find some other pictures. What else you got? That's an early one. That's like when I started the panels, you know. So that, look at this one. This one was like, I had a designer. I'm like, I didn't tell him what I wanted. I just gave him like the frame. I'm like, just what do you think a snow bike look like? And that's kind of what he gave me. So that's what it almost looked like that, guys. I almost let him run with it, and I was like, nah, dude. I'm like, that front end's too plain. I'm like, let's put a nose on that thing. It needs a nose, because you know why? So Levesque 242 Racing, he's like, do you plan to make a turbocharged platform? So if you don't put a nose on it, there's nowhere for the turbo to sit.
Oh, nice.
You need it. That's where the turbo goes. That's where it lives.
Yeah. That's wild. So there is a plan. Chris Watson says, any restrictions where you can't go? Are you allowed to go anywhere mountain sleds are allowed on these things?
Yeah, it's a snowmobile, so it'll be SSCC certified for safety. The X2 for sure. The one ski, who knows if they'll let us, but we'll try. They've been very nice though, so I think they're gonna play ball with us.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, there's the X2 right there. So that was a X2 prototype. So that was it's like a Yamaha 250 single with a 2024 Pro RMK front end, and it's like it was narrowed down to like a 34. That thing was fun. That thing was like, it looks like shit, but it was pretty fun. And I had a 450 in that too at one time. So I was like, dude, yeah, it was a handful. It vibrated so bad you couldn't even ride it. Like it was like unrideable because you couldn't hang on to it. So that's kind of the architecture. Like, you know, it's crazy. Like you got to start somewhere. So you start with that. You get what you like about it. You get the data. You know, put the data in the CAD, and then you finesse it into a finished product. That's what you do.
Yeah. Do you like CVT clutch, or would you rather direct drive, or what you're thinking?
CVT. I mean, it's tried and true, and you know, turbos like it better because you don't get that constant change in the gear. Then you blow off your boost every time you shift. It doesn't really work. You need a CVT because it's good. It's better for snow. You know,
You got the perfect torque per RPM as well. So
yeah, it works well. It's simple. Yeah, why not? I mean, there's really no other way to do it, so why not? What else we got close? We got a turbo 2-strokes there.
What about that black one?
What black one? Can we ever see all these, Dad?
No, we didn't stop at that one.
There's a bunch of them.
Like, this is getting into the new design, right?
No, I think you're missing a whole email. There's a whole bunch of more pictures somewhere. Is there any more?
This is all we have, Dad.
You sent me another one. Yeah, you sent me 2 emails.
That might be it. I mean, that's the gist of it.
You have all those, yeah?
We'll have you guys on our channel. We'll be more prepared.
I'd love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll push that out to my crew too. You're right. Like, yeah, that's cool. Yeah. So go back and.
We'll have you guys come on ride them too. I mean, for stuff. You know,
yeah, I'd love that.
Talking's fun and everything, but I mean, riding's way better.
It is for sure.
So that's like, all right, that's like when it first came out of the garage. Like I got the panels, And I like put it outside, and I'm like, fuck yeah. I'm like, we're gonna sell a ton of these things. I was just looking at it. That was, it's obviously gotten better since then, and it's actually gonna get better than what you see from heydays. Like, it's gonna be even more fit and finish and some trick stuff. So yeah.
Right on. I can't get over how narrow they are. Like, it's so cool. Like, it's we were talking before the show aired about the comments on my YouTube video, and you see it all the time as Snowhawk 2.0 or whatever people are saying about it. And the Snowhawks are big, wide, heavy things. Like, what do you think when you hear that comparison?
Dude, just pull up a Snowhawk, pull up a side view Snowhawk, and let's talk about it.
Yeah, okay.
So,
I can do that.
Well, I just think the internet is kind of dumb, and it just puts this thing in front of people that don't know, and the only thing they know is like, oh, Snowhawk, and then dude, that's what they talk about. All right, so click that, make that thing big right there, side view, dude. That thing is just nose for miles. Like, you could put a passenger, in the front of that thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Look how far back the handlebars are.
Oh, there you go. Zoom in. So, I mean, dude, it's like, it's not even in the same ballpark. There's just there's like a 10-foot rod connecting the bars to the fork. Like, nah, man, it ain't it. And then if you do a side, like obviously, guys, Snowhawk's still in business, so I'm kind of talking a lot of smack here, but.
Yeah, I know, and they got their own thing, and I think it's more trail related, but the steering mechanism on that thing just defies all rules of mountain riding, right? Where your steering stem has to be in line with the ski posts and things like that. Like this thing is so far back.
Yeah. No, it's not even that. You just when you're side hilling, you have a ski way out to the left, right? So you're not paneling out. So a snow bike, since you don't have a ski way 2 feet to the left, it has to be super, super skinny, or it's going to panel out and just fall down the hill. So it literally has to be skinny, or it's just not going to work. Like, it's just that's the way it is.
I got you.
And it looks better.
Are you saying the ski on the Snowhawk is actually offset? It's not in line with the track?
No, I'm saying, like, when you're side hilling a snowmobile, like, you have a ski way out to the side.
He's saying,
I got you.
The fat body of the Snowhawk would hit the side of the hill, and the ski would lose contact, and it would go and slide down the hill. So
you end up losing the ski and then riding the panel down the hill. So
exactly.
Yeah.
That was I never rode a Snowhawk, so I can't even say anything. I mean, maybe they're awesome. I don't know.
Yeah, there's one actually in my area.
I don't know. They're probably awesome. We all gotta go ride Snowhawks one day. Maybe get Snowhawk on here, and we'll do a ride day. See what's up. I want to ride one so bad. I want to ride one of those things. They'll answer you guys. If I ask, they'll say no.
Yeah.
They should be pretty quick. They have the Skidoo 600 HO in them, so they should be pretty snappy little machines.
Yeah.
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
We did actually talk about getting them on the show. I have talked to them last season, and they are planning. Someone says that they're coming out with something new, and they've been talking about it. And that's the thing. He said as soon as they get more direction on it, he'll come on the show. But that's the thing. It's like it's not the same. It's
the same, but it's different.
It's the same, but it's totally different. I think Snowhawk was the only real bike-looking thing to be able to legal ride on trails, right?
For sure.
Where this is a mountain machine. Like, I see them being able to coexist in the world together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just hard to make a company on making snow bikes. That's the realization of it. Like, I lived it. You can't do it. You can't sell enough snow bikes. You can't. So, like, to scale a company and to hire people and to have, like, a shipping department, and, like, shipping's a full-time job. I can't be shipping bikes all day. Like, you need someone to do that. Like, you need sales. So you need that's why I made the snowmobile. That's the idea is, and then I'm a snowmobiler, and I think it's, I think snowmobiles are cooler than snow bikes. So
yeah.
But I'm into it though. I'm into it.
Yeah. You're talking that 2 ski version. Is that what you're talking about?
The X2, yeah. We're gonna develop the shit out of that thing. That thing's gonna be insane.
Yeah, that's what caught my eye at the show. But I mean, we're flatlanders here, right? So it's like, it's real crazy. Yanride 17 says Yanrider 17. Snowhawk better step up the game if they want to compete with this. That's a really good compliment to you, buddy.
Yeah, that's it. Well, hey, I put the time in. They got at least, I'd say, 10,000 hours of R&D to make up, because that's how long I put into it. So it's good.
This is a great looking, like this is a great shot. We got the orange one on screen, the Pro Mountain, like that is damn sexy.
Yeah, that thing still runs. Like, we're gonna ride this thing. Like, that's a runner. Like, that thing runs mint. We're gonna ride that one in addition to all the other ones. I don't know where it went.
And what engine is this?
Is
this got the prototype in-house?
That was the in-house engine we built. That was the single we made, and from the ground up, and it worked really good. And now we got a twin.
Yeah, a twin 600, right?
Twin 600 is all right. Well, it's actually a 700 now, but
now are you? How many horsepower are you thinking this is? I know you said you had to do some dyno elevation.
Oh, we're on the dyno all this week. Yeah, we're getting into I'm not saying shit because it's good. It's good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's good.
That's awesome.
It's good. I mean, it's only a little bit bigger. I mean, why not?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Piston material. An empty hole is lighter than the piston. The bigger the hole, the lighter it is, the faster it is.
Yeah, that's right. less material. Yeah,
but it's less material. Yeah, so we took out a little more material, and it's working good.
That's wild.
We did some more porting. We got a new pipe we're trying. Like, we had a bunch of pipes we went through. It's hard to make. So like a 700 or 600 pipe needs to be X amount of length, right? So natural snowmobiles have a big nose and they fit it in there. So it's really hard to fit a really long pipe in this chassis. It's so small. So we had to engineer a way to make a pipe small, right, and short, and then obviously hit the RPM we want, hit the horsepower we want, and still, be short enough to fit in the chassis and all these other things. So, and we actually pretty much accomplished it somehow, without hindering the horsepower. So it's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Well, like Arctic Cat,
that's what we've been doing since heydays, is that. Figuring out damn pipe.
I don't know if you're familiar are with the new Arctic Cat catalyst, but the front end of them, they narrowed up the front end of them as well. Like super, when it comes to the nose, they almost squinted the nose, made them skinnier. And I was always wondering how they fit a pipe. Well, theirs actually comes out, goes up and around the whole head before it goes to the muffler. So
yeah, I like those things.
It's just
I want to ride one of those. I haven't got to ride one of those catalysts.
I want to try an assault one. I want to try the 146.
I want to ride one bad. They look awesome.
Yeah,
they look really good. I'm a Skidoo guy. I like my 850.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Actually, know what I just picked up that I love? I got a 2023 Expedition Extreme with 850.
Nice.
So it's got the 20-inch track. It's got the big pack out. Like, it's comfy. Like, it's if I want to get if I want to get sporty, I'll ride my snowmobiles. But when I need to tow the thing out of the woods, and I want to go trail riding with the boys, ice fishing, that's the rig. I mean, and then they sell that. The Brutal has the big tall lug wide track, and I'm gonna get one of those to put on. But yeah, I haven't got to try it yet, but I think it's the coolest sled out. It's so neat.
They don't get stuck either. With those wide tracks, they have so much flotation that you can just putt on them and they go right over the snow.
Yeah, what's this guy? Does that heat exchanger cool up? Yeah. It's Mike. It is just it is a snowmobile. It has everything bit of snowmobile ever. The only thing that's not a snowmobile is that it has two telescopic front forks. It's a snowmobile. I have
maybe having some internet issues. Maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. That was one of the things he hammered to us at Heydays, is that this isn't like calling it a snow bike is almost an insult to it, because the only snow bike thing about it is that it's got one ski. So yeah, it's almost similar to like kind of like Blair's tried the what was that brand? The Exo sled.
Yeah.
If anyone remembers those, if anyone remembers the Exo sled, it's kind of like that, but instead he's making it into a skinnier frame, because the Exo sled's downside is what he was talking about. You'd body them out and they just tumble over.
Yeah.
Hopefully
he comes back.
509 did a video on an Exo sled. It was good. I thought that was a cool idea. But there he is.
Oh, he's back. He's come in again.
Well, he's back on. Oh, that's the computer, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he's back.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, can't see you though.
It's all right.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can. You sound good.
Yeah, my phone died, guys. Sorry. You have to hold out my pretty face.
That's no problem. That's good. You get a face for radio anyway.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
You sound a lot better. There was a lot of background noise on that. So, yeah, you were saying, if you want to continue that, he asked, does Mike Galitz asked, does that have a heat exchanger, cools off like a regular snowmobile or a dirt bike? You want to go get on that?
Hold on, I gotta shut this off. Hold on, I got two things going on here. All right, so it's got a regular heat exchanger.
Yeah. All Terrain TV says, do you drag your knee or stick your foot out when you're riding it?
Dude, don't stick your foot out, because unless you know what's underneath there. But if it's powder, dude, leave that baby in the peg, because you'll fold your leg in half.
Right on. Yeah, a lot of drag, more drag than sand.
No, dude, you break your leg in half, dude. Like if you're on a groomed trail, drag your foot. But if you're in powder, dude, leave that baby on the foot peg. You're gonna fucking muckle yourself. Don't do it.
Yeah, we didn't. Can you see the pictures on screen, Derek?
Yeah.
Or you told it? Okay, so
I can see them. Yeah.
Yeah. So we didn't go to really this one up here. That's like your first rendering of the new Ruffian.
Yeah, that's just for the graphics. Yeah, that's
But it gives people kind of the look of the evolution of how far you've gone with it. Like, it just looks mean.
Yeah, it's definitely, I think we got the look for sure.
Yeah.
I think
it looks like a 2025, 2026 snowmobile. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. I look at this and I go, yeah, this is a 2026 snowmobile or the future, right? Because it's got those sharp lines. It's got the same. It's got a very similar sort of shape. You got that more like the backwoods style or B-Power style big grab bumper right from your factory when you
I know we use like industrial designers, like we have TJ Tharp, he came up with this. I kind of had an idea of like where I wanted the hood, like how wide I want it, and then he came up with the artwork, and then we kind of bounced back and forth and came up with this. So super talented industrial designer, he's the artist. I would say he's the real artist. TJ Tharp. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, that's awesome. All Terrain TV says, is the rear bumper made to stand on, asking for a friend. Actually, like if you look at some of your original ones, they had like more of a snowboard lip skateboard deck look to the tunnel.
Yeah. Because like instead of like you can get, if you don't angle the tunnel upward, your suspension will hit on it if you come down in a wheelie. So you either gotta angle the whole tunnel up, or you gotta go flat and kick it up. It's one or the other.
That makes total sense. And what size?
And then like if you have an angled tunnel, go ahead. Sorry. Yeah,
Levesque 240 Tour Racing and Yan Rider 17 both asked, what size track length do you plan on offering?
We're gonna do 129 standard on the snow bike, and then we're gonna do a 146, and we can even go longer if we need to. If we want, people want it, we'll go bigger. We can't go wider, but we can always go longer.
Yeah, very cool. Well, you said at Heydays you don't really need to go longer, because this thing will actually chew through anything, right? Like it'll. No,
I think you do. I mean, yeah, you're gonna need it, because people have 165s, and you're going to want it. If your buddy has a Summit 165 and you want to hang where he's going, you need at least equal to that. And why why wouldn't you? Because it's not going to hurt it. It's going to be 3-4 feet in the powder, so it's going to be fine.
It gets to a point when you need the track length, if you're getting deep enough powder where that front ski starts to sink down and you're not going up anymore, you need that long track. So
yeah,
All-Terrain going 174.
Yeah.
Can we get a limo version?
Yeah, it'd be freaking crazy. We listen to people. Like if the customer wants it, we'll make it happen. It's not like when you do tooling on a track, you can wherever it lands, on that pitch, you can make it as long as you want, because the way the tooling's set up, you can make it 20 feet long if you want.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
like if you ever look at a track, it'll be like a 1 foot. You can see like kind of the rib marks where the tool was, and you can just keep going. You string it, and then they crunch the rubber onto it.
Yeah, I hear you. It seems like you've got the design, like the actual chassis figured out. Is it mainly the engine? You mentioned that you've spent a lot of time figuring out the muffler routing and what pipe to use on it. Is it mainly the engine that you're focused on right now? You're happy with the chassis, or where are you going with it?
I'm pretty happy with the chassis. So yeah, we just more power. We just I want to be obviously the best snow bike you can buy. So yeah, we're not going to stop until we get there. So I think we have the best prototypes, but we need the best the production bike.
Yeah. Jorn Borg says Montana's waiting on Ruffian. Psyched, my guy.
Bjorn, I remember this guy. Yeah, I think I talked about. Dude, I talked to so many people. It's crazy. I don't even know.
That's awesome. That's very.
It's
cool.
awesome to hear all the interest in your company, though. I think that's just
yeah.
Really cool.
That's a good morale booster, because I worked on this thing. No one even knew for like years, like sitting in front of a computer, and it was so nice to go to Heydays and just show people what I've been working on.
Yeah. Heydays must have been great for you.
It was, yeah. It was great. I never went before and never been to Minnesota, and just people are super nice. It was just really nice, really well put together event too.
Absolutely. So what do you think is next for you guys? Like where do you people interested in buying one of these? You said stay tuned. What do you think people should be doing that want to get their hands on one of these bad boys?
I'd say we got to, we're going to put together the demo fleet, and then, pay attention to the social medias, and we'll tell you where we're headed, and come meet up with us, rip it up, come ride it.
Yeah, that's cool.
We'll be in all the major, certain people are going to have them, and then, and then I'll be, and some of my help will be out there as well. So I'm hoping get a lot of riders on them this season, and get some feedback.
Very cool. I'll send you my address for sure.
And on that topic, Keith 6306060 says, where are you out of, and will you do testing in Canada?
And I think so. I don't know. I don't know. Canada's really far. I think we can get one to Alaska, but I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, the snow's so good in the U.S. It's just hard, and Canada's really tough to get stuff over there. I have to go with it. That's the problem.
That's right. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I have to go with it. Or someone has to go with it. So there's a logistics issue with BC, but I definitely want to get one out there for sure.
Yeah, I was going through my original video and looking at some comments. WG5768 said this guy deserves success. He's developed a great machine. Price is going to determine how well they sell. Tanner IJ says, so sick. Even as someone coming from the sled side, I think that thing would be so much fun through the trees. hopefully they can nail the launch. And ZC7 says, solved all the issues I see with geometry of regular snow bikes. That's wicked. People are respecting what you're doing here. I think it's really good, Derek.
Yeah, I mean, it was well thought out. Like I've tried everything that didn't work. I've tried every rear engine, front engine, middle engine, just every possible way you can put an engine and a track. Like I've done it all. And the only way you can get to this is to try everything and kind of come to a point where like, this is it. Like it's hard to make this better. And then that's kind of where the chassis stayed the same. And then now we're just trying to get 1 million horsepower behind it. So that should be fun.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Never have too much of that. That's for sure.
No, dude, put it this way, it's a handful.
I just can't wait for your update in a few months when all of a sudden the engine's turned into like an 800 cc or a 900 cc.
Well, you know what, dude? If you can put a 700 in it, you can put an 800 in it.
Yeah, you know what? At that point,
I'm saying so you go from it's 4 millimeters. So you go from
yeah.
So right now we're a 73 stroke, 78 bore. So you put 82 piston in it, you're there.
That's awesome.
It must be so much fun to actually work on these things and develop them and have that open mind and the open book, basically, to like, you're the guy that calls the shots, and it's not like you have a board.
Yeah, well, no, like Mike, he's my partner. Like, he's like, he's made this all happen. Like, we're like, without him, there wouldn't be Ruffian. So he's super open to, like, I'm like, hey, this single sucks. I'm like, we put $1 million in this thing. I'm like, I'm sorry for that. I'm like, this thing needs a twin. And like, instead of just freaking out and be like, you're going to put a twin in it, like, we put $1 million into it. He's like, yeah, do whatever you want, Derek. Like, that's what you need to do. I'm like, that's what we need to do to be successful.
That's cool.
Like, it needs a twin. We tried the single. It was a good idea, but it just needed more. So it's like just having that, like, a bigger company where it's been like, no, like, we spent $1 million on that engine. We can't not use that engine. And the engine was perfect too. There was nothing wrong with it. Like, it worked really well. It was super reliable. So it was actually a shame, but it just, having that ability to just do what I need to do to make the product better is like, that's what makes it work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
No, for sure. Sorry, I can't highlight because he's typing.
This keyboard's. We're having so much technical problems.
You just can't.
Thanks, Mike DeJulio.
You just can't type.
Mike DeJulio says the best episode last year was Drew breaking down the 26s. I watched that episode over and over again. Thanks so much, man. He did
so this guy's like, why not run an E-Tech 600?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Turbo Tamers 1355. Get on the Skidoo website, find a phone number, get on the phone, all right, and just see if anyone will talk to you about that. Like, just get on the phone and tell me how you can say you're Ruffian. Say I'm Turbo from Ruffian, and get back to me. Tell me what they say. Yeah. You'll never even get to anyone that.
I think if you ever do find a phone number, you say, "Am I interested in buying engines?" You just hear a click or like a beep beep beep.
I mean, the thing is, I've never asked. So
the money.
I've never asked. So
yeah,
maybe I should ask. I don't know. Maybe I
doubt
should.
they'd let that trade secret go.
The trade secret.
No, dude, I would take some of their old tech. I mean, their old tech was good too. Like all the.
Yeah, they'd probably let you add the P-Tech, but then you're going to be doing warranty repair on it forever.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I tried like the blast engine. Dude, I tried all the engines, man. I've had them all at one point. Like you can't he's like, all right, so the 800, like the 850 engine is so heavy. Like you have that thing on the bench. I weighed it. The Skidoo, it is like 100-pound engine, right?
Yeah.
When I weighed it,
crazy.
So our engine weighs 45 pounds.
Wow.
So it's like, yeah, like you can't, like those things make a ton of power, but they are fucking heavy. Like, it's a big ass engine, and it's wide, and it's never gonna look like what you're looking at now with that 850 in it. It's just you need smaller crank, you need smaller components, you need smaller clutches, you need smaller everything. Everything is downsized from an 800, like I'd say 20%, everything. Right
Well,
down
do
to
you
the
think
crank. Even the crank is hollowed. Like we have like, dude, you guys see the crank on this thing? It's a work of art.
Really?
Yeah, dude. We got so like a typical Skidoo crank's like 26 pounds. We have an 18-pound crank. So just overall weight, just all these things we took into account for keeping it light.
What about like emissions? Like, I mean, the Skidoo suitcase muffler weighs 12 pounds or something crazy like that. Like, and I mean, they need it for sound.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, the muffler's
it's
gonna be fucking huge. Yeah, like like it's gonna get bigger. Like the belly is gonna drop down 2 inches because of emissions. It'll still look all right, but the belly is gonna drop because we need more room for to keep it quiet.
Yeah. Is it how do you go about that? Like, do you have like the ministry or some EPA or whatever it is? Like,
oh no, so yeah, there's EPA. So we work with them, and then all the lawyers talk with them. I don't have to talk with them. We get SSCC. That's a basically snowmobile safety certification, like the black stickers you see on the side of your snowmobile, your Skidoo, and your Polaris. So those guys are super cool. They love what we're doing, and they're helping us with that. It's just like testing. It's like you got to rev your clutch to 15,000 RPM and make sure it doesn't explode. You got to make a mechanism where you hit the brakes 15,000 times. You put it on video, and we have basically they have all these tests you got to do. You send them the video, and then if they like it, they certify it. It's going to be
great.
This many decibels. Driving by in an open field with this much humidity. It's all this bullshit. It's a lot. But we need that to get to Canada.
This is questions for you, and I know you love answering it. Does it wheelie?
Put it this way: the single didn't, the twin does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Yeah, the single had trouble wheeling, but the twin has no problem.
And then somebody asked us before. I think it was Levesque 242 Racing. What engine control unit did you decide to go with? You asked about the ECU earlier as well.
So we're on a carb, and we're on it's like a standalone ECU. You can just buy. It's called a Max ECU. It works good. I mean, it runs. It still needs more tuning, but that's why we're gonna go do some elevation testing with it. Yeah, I mean, we could use some tech there too. I mean, it's all these companies. I know who they are. They're not going to give you that tech, or they're not going to do it because Polaris owns it or Skidoo owns it. So you got to come up with your own ECU tech, pretty much.
Right. Ron Kesselou says, once it's to market, are you going to offer different size motors?
No, because it's so much money just to get one EPA approved. So, dude, we're going to run that motor, dude, for a long time. So that's why we're making it really powerful first time around. Because we're probably not going to be able to afford to make it again. No.
Yeah, there you go. And then what about have you thought forward enough for like parts if someone breaks a ski or breaks a side panel or breaks
we'll have all the parts. It'll just be like any other there'll be a parts diagram with exploded view. It'll be all the same as everyone else.
Yeah.
Good and legit.
Awesome. Turbo
It's all there. I mean, like in SolidWorks, like the CAD program, you just press exploded view, everything and then you turn it black and white, and then boom, there it is. Like it takes 2 minutes, and then you just label all the parts. Yeah.
Yeah, then it creates the parts list.
Yeah. Warehouse full of them, and you're good to go.
Right on.
Yeah, what else?
Turbo Master says, Turbo Tamer, 1355. He says he's going to put you in contact with really good Swedish guys to help you out with your the ECU tuning as well.
Yeah,
right?
we need help with that. Like it runs really good. At where we tune it, but we haven't gone from 3,000 to 9,000 yet. So we're learning. We got to make those maps from scratch, so it's a lot of work.
Yeah. Wow.
Now I'm going to be, I went from a, design, rabbit hole into a 2-stroke EFI tuning rabbit hole. Oh man, I came out of one and dove in another one.
Now, are you machining your own bottom cases and gears and everything? Or are you trying to use what's out there already and just kind of piece it together when you're building your own engines?
No, you kind of take what already works and then make it better. So take a design that works well and then make it better. You're like reverse engineering it. Yeah, pretty much. Like a lot of this stuff you don't need to, you don't need a R&D research it. It's just a lot of stuff just already works, just usable works, and move on. Yeah, for sure. So don't get stuck. Don't get stuck on.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, no problem. Did we go through everything?
Yeah, all the front about
yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, so I would say our engine has every OEM's parts, some way, shape, or form. Maybe we used it, but we didn't use their part anymore. Once you see the engine, they'd be like, oh, it has this pump, but it has this gear. Oh, but I recognize that. When you see the engine, you're gonna if you know snowmobiles, you're gonna be like, oh, I see what he did. And be like, oh, I see what he did. So if you're sharp, you're gonna know. You're gonna know. I took the best out of everything I ever liked, and I put it in my engine. Even some car stuff. I've been an auto mechanic, for my whole life. So, I have even my T-belt, my drive belt tensioner is an automotive style camtain tensioner. So it's just clicks every time it gets loose, and it just self tightens. It self adjusts, so you don't have a tensioner on it.
Very cool.
There's all these little
Yeah. All Terrain TV says calling EPA to inspect your invention must have been nerve-wracking.
No, they're good. They're just we went to them instead of them, busting us. So
yeah,
they're fine. They're just they want businesses to survive. They don't want to put you out of business. They want to keep you in business, but you just got to go through the hoops to make sure you're doing the right thing. So we fall under a different bracket of emissions because we're small. So Yamaha not Yamaha, Skidoo will have a different emissions test than we will have because we make less units.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's neat. Love it.
So I'm going to tell people, make sure you like and subscribe, but also make sure you follow Ruffian Snowbikes on social media. And we're going to put up the slide. Don't forget about Trail Link. They actually have a 25% off for MUDBRATS fans. You use the promo code SNOWBRATS on their website. And you can get your Trail Link Go at traillink.ca, trailink.ca, and use coupon code SNOWBRATS. Connection matters out there, guys, and Trail Link's the way to do it. It has up to 16-kilometer range in open field and 2 kilometers in tight bush, and then some. So it's great to keep track of your buddy, seamless group linking and off-road messaging for your group, including mapping. So very cool. We'll have more information on those as the weeks progress, and away we go. But Derek, I want to thank you for your time tonight.
No problem, man. How many people were on tonight? How many people were on?
There's upwards of 50 people in the chat at one point. We probably got a couple hundred people that are watching. Most times it's about 300 views when this thing's running during the show, but I won't know that number until we get to the end stream button. So, but it'll be good. I think we'll get lots of views moving forward. We started a little bit later than usual, but I think it went off really good in the end.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll get this baby all tuned up in the next few weeks, and get you guys out and riding. Hopefully.
Yeah, for sure.
We can make the drive.
And send some videos and stuff as you get that thing testing, and we'll make sure and we'll share them with the Brat Pack, and away we go. But thank you again, Derek. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys. Have a good one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll the
good
credits.
luck with the development there, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going. It's been a long time. I'm ready to get this thing done. Like I'm ready to. I'm ready to move on. We're gonna do some other. We have some. Put it this way. We have some other inventions we're gonna bring to market.
Right on.
We have some other ideas. We have like we have a jet ski, or I have a few different things that are very unique, just like this product here.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we're hoping. Yeah,
a stand-up with 300 horsepower.
Yeah. Well, if you take the Ruffian mentality. Yeah.
So we got some other aspirations. So I want to get this thing done, get it sold, and then we can move on to the next.
That's truly the worst part about making a product is or trying to bring an invention to market. When you're making other inventions, your invention that hasn't been released is getting in the way.
Yeah,
it does. I mean, it's a problem for me, for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, I get some pretty crazy inventions. They're definitely gonna be out one day. Put it that way. No
Turbo Tamer says, "How does a guy get in touch with Ruffian for serious info or help?"
Hit me up on the Instagram Messenger. That's like the only thing I answer. My emails are chaotic. I can't even go in there.
Ron Kesselut says, "Thanks for another great show." Levesque 242 Racing says, "Good luck, Ruffians. Wish you the best." Lapoinski says, "Good night, fellas." Mike Galitz gives you a thumbs up. And Lapoinski says, "Thanks for doing what you do best." Yeah, there you go. Yeah, just shoot Derek an email or hit him, not an email, hit him through Instagram and shoot him a message there, and away you go.
Yeah, I do all the Instagram messaging, answering. So that's just anyone wants to really get a hold of me, like me personally, just go on the Instagram. I'm like, I work 24/7, and I take a break and shoot the shit once in a while. So you give me at the right time,
Yeah, very cool. Chris Watson says, "All the best with your business," and that take
right on, buddy. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no, I wish you the best, dude. Did we run the fast track, the actual proper fast track?
We tried 4 different ones.
I'm going to run the fast track. I'm going to run the fast track ad. If you think of anything else to add, Derek, you can after it airs. Okay, so just bear with me a second here.
It's that one.
We're doing this one.
That guy.
Yeah. Fan photos are brought to you by Fast Track Snowmobile Traction. This season, quit sliding sideways on the ice and losing races to your buddies. A Fast Track stud kit will help you with improved braking and give you the arm-ripping acceleration you crave. I put over 3,000 clicks last season on my Renegade 850, and I'll tell you, these studs exceeded my expectations. Not one broken stud, my idle wheels still look like new, and they hooked up like I was on rails in the twisties, inspiring confidence every ride. Fast Track Top Gun kits are the highest rated stud kit at 4.9 stars with over 230 reviews. The studs are heat treated stainless so they are strong and they don't rust. The kit is lighter, easier on the track, and has a lifetime warranty against braking. Each kit comes with a track specific template for complete balance with over double the scratch lines from stock templates. All listeners when purchasing a stud kit can get a free install kit, a $30 value. Visit fasttrack.co, add both products to the cart, and use the coupon code SNOW at the checkout. That's fasttrac.co. There we go.
Dude,
Derek,
Turbo Tamers has a lot of good questions.
He does. He does. Did he post another one up there?
No, he's on. I just found another one. He's like, do a rear exit exhaust. All right, dude, I've done that. I've done it all. The only problem is, it gets weird. It's like you got to run the hot muffler like through the fucking gas tank, and then you lose like there's not enough gas in it at that point. So it's like you see those like that the snowcross guys there with the freaking reverse engine and the race sled. You guys seen that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no fuel capacity. Yeah.
Yeah, you need somewhere to keep the gas, right? And yeah, it's tough. It's tough. So yeah, this guy's got a lot of good questions.
Yeah, for sure. Was there anything else you wanted to address there? Someone said it's so hot you got to stand to really ride it.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea. I mean, it could work. It could work. I mean, Yamaha did it, right? They were like dumping exhaust out the fucking tunnel at one point.
Yeah, right. With the dual
nitro
pipe sticking through.
RX1 ton and the phaser.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah, they did it. So yeah, it's doable. But when you got, you got a big tune pipe in there too. It's like it's different. That was a 4-stroke.
Those are also 4 strokes versus 2 strokes, where you have to worry about pipe length, your expansion chamber.
You need like a 2.5-inch tube. That's all you need.
Yeah, 2 strokes are so picky. Your engine tuning can be affected by the pipe geometry. That Venturi effect.
Derek is the man. That's my uncle, Rotax. That's my uncle right there.
Oh yeah,
world famous snowmobile racer.
Oh really?
No, yeah.
Oh,
we'll just say he is.
Legend in his own mind. Are you happy? He asked if you're
happy
with the horse.
He's regionally famous.
Yeah, he asked if you're happy with the horsepower of the new engine.
I am now.
Right on. I'm watching
after this week. After this week, I think we got some and then some. I'll post a dyno video soon.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Blowing the friggin' smoking the tire off of it. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's got some. But yeah, we got to get it to the track now. So now we got to do clutching and all that good stuff.
Yeah, very cool. But it's you have a system developed, so it's just a matter of tweaking the clutch to make it work with the new engine, right?
Yeah, the platform's there. So it's good. Everything's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's it's gonna be a little tweak in there, maybe add a little material there, take some away here. The geometry is gonna stay the same, I'd say at this point.
Yeah.
I don't really want to go backwards. We're gonna call it good. It's good.
Love that.
And then customers will obviously give us feedback and they'll make it better. Aftermarket always makes stuff better, so it'll even get better when we get it in the other smart people's hands. And they're gonna be
true.
Right, So as long as we get that data, they tell us about it, we can make it just as good as anyone else's.
That's why testing this season is going to be so important, right? Let the mountain riders ride it and get some feedback on that end, what they like, what they don't like, and adjust accordingly, right?
That's it. Yeah, that's it. I mean, we, what we can adjust. If we can't, the ski's too close to ski, well, we're not changing that. But we'll do whatever we can to try to make it work better.
Yeah, pretty sick. Well, we're going to let you go, but thank you again for your time tonight. And,
thanks, guys.
We wish you all the best, and I'm really looking forward to following you as you develop things and new products and things like that. This is something.
Yeah,
really
keep
cool.
in touch, man. This is hopefully just the beginning of of a big company and a big successful company.
Absolutely, I think you're on to something for sure.
All right, dude. Yeah, nice, man. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Derek. Yep. Take care.
Oh my gosh.
It's a journey.